For everyone who asks receives, everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks the door will be opened. Delving into the text, for everyone who asks receives. This text is trying to suggest a very broad idea. Thinking from a spiritual point of view, what this text is saying is that we are asking for God Himself, and in order to receive God, you will need the help of a perfect living Master like Jesus Christ. Now, this can only happen in a very rare case, because only people who are very miserable in their life will directly ask for God like this. Otherwise, most of the time, we actually ask for worldly things like money, power, food to eat of different kinds, and all kinds of desires that your mind can think of. One example of this, to make you understand this concept, is as followed. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very devotional and faithful and loving towards God. His only desire was to meet God in this lifetime, and so his wish was granted, and he met God. Upon meeting, he asked God for a wish that he wanted his whole kingdom, citizen, to be able to meet God with him. Then God told him this would not be possible, as they don't desire me like you do. In their hearts they want more worldly things than me. But as it was the king's wish, it was still granted, and God told him to bring every citizen to the top of the nearby mountain. I will be there, waiting. Then King made the announcement for everybody to gather to meet God at the mountain top. So when the journey started, halfway through the mountain, they found a hill of copper coins, and half of the citizens actually became greedy, took as much as coins they can take, and went back home. Moving further, they found a silver coin hill. Again, one half of the people went away with silver coins, and then a gold hill, and at this time only the king and his family members were present now. But then a hill made out of diamonds only was presented, and everybody except King went away. Watching this, he was reminded of the things God told him, and he realized what God said was the truth, and only he alone managed to reach the mountain top and met God there. So the moral of the story is that people's hearts are tainted, not pure, and you need to be pure-hearted to meet God, with single desire of only meeting God in this lifetime. Everyone who seeks finds. Again, from a spiritual point, these words are speaking of the deep longing of the soul for a deep and higher, more perfect life with God. So this seeking part of text, in which we are seeking God ultimately, describes the deep longing and love of the soul for his beloved God. First and foremost, you need to realize, what are we seeking or asking? Are we asking, why are we here in this creation, or what is the purpose of our life, or what is the ultimate goal of our life, or what is the reason for the yearning and loneliness that we feel, or what shall we do to be saved, or how to attain salvation, or how to find God, or how to find Jesus? Secondly, apart from all the questions, you need to find somebody who can answer all your questions. Thirdly, you need to find a perfect living Master like Jesus Christ, who not only will answer all the questions and is fully capable of doing them practically too. Fourthly, you need to realize God doesn't really actually has only one Son named Jesus Christ, and you will ask, why is that? Now we know that Jesus died. Even if Jesus comes back, he will have a completely different identity, body, name, religion, even language. Basically, what I am trying to say, body will be different, and inside and teachings will all be the same. Coming back to the text, what are we seeking? From the above example, we need to seek God only, and then God will make arrangements for you to meet Jesus. So seek God and find Jesus. This is the point being explained here. And to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. Delving into this text, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be opened. Two things to be discussed here are the door and knocking. So first of all, how many doors are there? What are they, and where are they? There are 10 doors, and 9 of these doors we are very familiar with. These are 2 eyes, nose, ears, and 1 mouth, and 2 lower openings, whereas the secret 10th door is the mystery door. It is said that these 9 doors are pleasure-seeking outside world doors. You will ask why I gave this name, because in 9 doors, and the 2 lower ones are particularly pleasure seekers, and the other 7 doors lead to the outside world. In contrast, the 10th door actually opens on the inside of body, and it is the door to kingdom of heaven or God. This 10th door is also called as the third eye, which opens on the inside, and with the help of this eye, you are able to see God in everybody and yourself. The location for this third eye is actually above the eyes, in between your eyebrows, but opening this eye is no easy task. It's a matter of good fortune, as only chosen few people are able to open it. Everything is decided by God himself. Here no man has no control over here. But if still you are highly favored by God, then, behind this door, there is formless word, or God himself present, and your Master Jesus is also present, who will open the door, and your spirit or soul is also present. This is the door Jesus is talking about, and now coming to the part where we have to knock. In this part, what we have to do is to be highly fortunate and be able to meet a person who is Jesus, or a person who is of the same level, if you can find them, and wait for the right opportunity, and ask from them for initiation, which is a disciple-master ceremony. And in this initiation, your master will teach you how to do your meditation daily, and if you are a good disciple, you will follow the instructions given to you. You will keep on repeating it daily, even if decades have passed, and have faith that your master from behind the 10th door will open the door one day, and at that moment you will finally be able to complete your mission of attaining salvation, and you will never have to come back to this world once again.